I took some guys out fishing this afternoon. We waited till it warmed up a little bit. It's the 26th of January. This Tuesday's when we had a pretty good snow here at the house, and it's really dropped the water temp. And we went out today and kind of was fishing for whatever we could catch. Had stripers in mind, but had some gear for some other things. So we went out, and I said, well, let's ride around a little bit. The water temp's drastically dropped. It's about 40 degrees. And looked around. The bait was all down deep, dead in the channel. Hop up on any flats, no bait at all. But the belly of the channel, and right in front of the marina, the water's 24, 25, 26 foot deep right there in the channel. All the bait's right in the belly. And the further you go down, obviously the channel gets deeper, but the bait was down in it. We fished around a little bit, so we finally ended up down at the creek that goes into the old Price's Bridge. I looked in there, and there were some fish under that bait. We stopped. I said, these are perch. Let's give them a try. So we pulled up there, and we didn't kill the perch. The bite wasn't great. We kept, I think, around 80-something, probably fished for them an hour and a half there, and then we went back striper fishing. But point of what it is, we were catching those fish, and they were just, their throats were just full of threadfin shad. We'd catch them. Sometimes you'd miss one, and you'd hook a threadfin shad that was kind of decaying because it's been in their throat. It'd actually pull it instead of hooking the fish. And what that snow's done is it's called a shad kill, and it's killed a bunch of those shad, and they're just laying on the bottom. They've died, and they fell to the bottom. And those perch, stripers, catfish, everything just down there on the bottom, just gorging on them. And those fish were just fat as they could be. We seen some birds in some other places picking around, and we get in them, and there were a few stripers in those birds, but a lot of that stuff, like I say, those fish have just fed up from that shad kill and that snow. So it should straighten out in a few days. We finally went up into Clouds Creek and found some 43-degree water. Didn't catch any fish up in there, but the water's a little bit warmer. But a few days it should straighten out and whatnot. But that was our deal for today. And when we have those cold weather events, a cold rain, a snow, when it drastically drops that water temp this time of year, you're gonna have these shad kills, and you're gonna have to deal with this. But you'll catch those fish, and you'll notice, you'll look in their throat, and there's 3 or 4 thread fin hanging out already. So they're just stuffed full, feeding up on the bait that they've caught from that kill.